Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cherry and Timber Talk. And we are really, really excited today because of many reasons. First of all, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day to everybody celebrating in the US, in my part of the world. Speaking of independence, it's really intriguing because, we have a lot of things to cover in our show today, which is related to pre independence and post independence in India. And we are going to honor some of our heroes from yesteryears. And you know what, Yogesh? Do you know who was the first captain of India?
Today. CK, Mr. CK Naidu, Colonel.
Exactly. Okay, and Mahesh, do you know when did India win the first Test match?
1952, was it?
Absolutely
Against
right.
England in Chennai, yeah.
Yes,
Long
absolutely.
wait of 20 years
Yeah.
between the
Yeah.
first test match and the first test victory,
True.
and the first test victory would have sounded really sweet. It came against the arch rivals.
We
Yes.
couldn't have asked for anything better than that.
Oh, well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great. So, guys, on that note, we have a guest today who is a 22-year-old. His name is Yashaswee Raman, and he contacted us, and he was so excited to speak about the heroes from yesteryears. And you know what? We could not hold back his enthusiasm, and we just told him that why don't you come on the show, man? So there he is. So I'm just going to get him on board. Hi, Yashaswee. How are you doing?
Hello, everybody. Hello,
Welcome,
Mahesh.
welcome,
Hello, Yogi.
welcome,
How are you?
welcome.
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Welcome to Cherry and
Thank
Timber
you.
Talk, episode 11. And
Thank you. Thank you.
probably you are the youngest to be interviewed by us or to appear on our show till date.
Yeah.
Okay, just a heads up before we proceed. I hope your mom and dad know where you are right now. You're not bunking school or college.
Nothing. I graduated college. I just recently graduated college, so it's all fine.
Okay.
Everybody know what I'm doing.
Don't put us into trouble, okay, afterwards.
That's very professorly, Venu.
Yeah. Okay, awesome, Yashasvi. So tell me, man, tell me about yourself. How did you get into, romanticizing about history of cricket and, especially Indian cricket? Tell me.
Basically, it is all about loving the sport, which we all see, it is something which we have known since we were born.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I have always honored the yesteryear players because we all know about what Rohit Sharma does, what Virat Kohli does, what Mahendra Singh Dhoni does, what Kunte, Harbhajan, and everybody has done. But
Mm-hmm.
we have not honored what Colonel has done, what Lalaji has done, what Taudi, Nadi Contract have done.
Mm-hmm.
We have to honor them as well.
Okay, interesting. So what are you going to talk about today? Tell us your sequence of events.
So we're going to start off and
I think there's a bit of an issue.
we're going to start off.
Okay. Can you repeat again?
Yeah,
Yashasvi? I think we missed you there.
I'm going to start off with Colonel C. Naidu.
Mm-hmm.
First test captain, uh, cap number 7, 1932. Lord is leading an Indian team, a young Indian team, pre-independence, not yet attained independence, not a lot of things are going our way, and here Naidu.
Okay, I think Yashasvi, we are kind of losing you in between. Can you try connecting back again, if possible?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me just add you back again. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I think these are the times that we're living in, modern day internet problems. Anyways, Mahesh, you had something interesting to say, right, about the same topic?
So 1932, like what he said, Colonel Naidu was
Mhm.
India's first captain. And guess who was England's England's captain in that series?
Douglas Jardine, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, Douglas
Well
Jardine,
said.
the famous Jardine of Bodyline series. He was captain of that match, and incidentally, England won that match with significant contribution from Jardine. He scored a half century in both the innings, and he picked up a few catches, and that's how England won. Yashasvi is here, so let's see if his line is better.
Yep.
Yeah, so as we all know, that test match happened in Lords. It was first test for India, 1932. CK Naidu. There are two fast bowlers in our lineup. There is Amar Singh. There's a Mohammad Nisar. CK Naidu, Colonel, born in Nagpur, goes to is invited by Holkar, gets the captain's title, gets the captain's Colonel CK Naidu. Then CK Naidu got. Uh, is it okay?
You're just kind of cracking up in between, Yashaswee.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's an interesting fact about CK Naidu.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we lost him again. Yeah, Mahesh, maybe we can continue with you. We'll add him back again.
So like what he said, Mohammad Nisar took 5 wickets. Okay, India played well, but unfortunately we lost the match. But it was okay. It was just the beginning of what was going to follow. Because 4 years later, 1936, I think it was, when the Indian team played under the captaincy of the Prince of Vishakhapatnam. He was known as Vizzy.
Yep.
So there was a very interesting incident that happened. Lala Amarnath was not well, but he was playing in the match. He was asked to pad, and he was made to sit because the prince thought that he had to bat, though he was not even half as talented as Lala Amarnath. So the Punjabi thing got into Lala Amarnath. He got so angry that he abused in Punjabi the prince of Vishakhapatnam, and what followed was that he was thrown out of the team. He had to miss the remaining part of the series.
Yep.
So this was a very interesting incident that took place in the 1936 series.
I think the father and son have a lot in common, right, when it comes to rebellious characters.
Because then after, you remember the famous thing that Mohinder Amarnath said that they're a pack of jokers. And Lala Amarnath said that's the wrong word he used. He should have said a pack of ace jokers.
Yeah.
So they've always had this issue with a lot of selections and selectors.
Yep.
So let's see if Yashaswee is back, and how's the line, Yashaswee?
Yeah. Yes. So there was a game where CK Naidu played against. There used to be the. Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead, Yashaswee. We're hearing you.
Yeah. As we all know, before India played its first test, there used to be the Bombay Pentangulars, there used to be Bombay Triangulars, the Quadrangular series. And there was one interesting fact. There was a game between Hindus and the MCC at the Bombay Gymkhana, mind you, Bombay Gymkhana, where scored 153 runs.
Sorry, we're still losing you in between. I think the line is really not clear. Okay, let's do one thing. Yeah. I mean, you continue for a minute or so. If it's not good, we'll add you back at some stage later, right? You go on.
Okay.
Oh, I think it dropped out.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Yeah. Can you continue, Yashaswee? Can you hear us?
Yeah. Is it fine?
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. So there was this game between between MCC and Hindus at the Bombay Gymkhana. So CK came in and started smashing here, there, everywhere. He hit 1-6, which went out of the ground, and everybody know how big Bombay Gymkhana is, the two-tiered one.
Yep.
And he scored 153 runs in 116 minutes. CK Naidu scored 153 runs in 116 minutes.
Yep.
And this was something very amazing.
Yep.
At that time, 153 runs, nobody would have thought of it. And just an interesting fact, he played his trade in cricket for in 1963-64, where he played his last game for Maharashtra Governors 11 against the Bombay Governors 11.
Hmm. Okay, I think Yashaswee, the quality is kind of really, really poor today for some reason. So let me do one thing. We will add you back into the show sometime, or what we'll do is we'll get a video footage from him and we'll post it on the Cherry and Timber Talk channel. That might be an easy
Correct.
thing to do. Anyways, Mahesh, let's go ahead with your story. Yeah, I think that was really interesting what you're talking about.
So after that, we went for the third tour. The third tour to England, this time in 1946, I think it was, yeah. And it was captained by the Nawab of Pataudi, Iftikhar Ali Khan, that is Mansoor Ali Khan Pataudi's
Father, yeah.
father. Yeah, okay. Now, he holds a very unique record. He has played for both India and England in a test match. He's the only person to have done that. Because he was in the side when Douglas Jardine had the bodyline series against Bradman, right? And Pataudi was the only player who dissented. He said, this is not the correct way of playing cricket. We should not do that. And finally, he was dropped. But he went on to lead India, and he played in that in that match in 1946. And in that tour, Vinu Mankad, Lala Amarnath, Vijay Marchant, and Vijay Hazare came out brilliant. And that's how, though we lost the three-match series 1-0, it was a commendable performance, despite the fact that the weather conditions were very demanding. Indians were not used to it. It was very discomforting for the Indian team. But all said and done, India played reasonably well, and we got new stars, right? And that's how Indian cricket started evolving from then onwards. Because a few years later, that is 6 years later, India beat England in Chennai. And that was the first test match victory that India had. Okay.
Absolutely.
And in that match, I presume Vijay Hazare led the Indian team, I think. And England was led by somebody by the name of Donald Carr or some. I think it was Donald Carr, if I'm not wrong. England went to the last match, of the 5-match series, leading 1-0. But England won the toss. They elected to bat. Vinu Mankad inspired bowling. Bowled out England for 266 runs. And Mankad grabbed 8 wickets.
Wow.
See, people don't talk about Mankad's spin prowess these days. We speak about a lot of other players, but Vinu Mankad was extremely good. Okay. And India replied, they bowled out England for 266, and they went on to score 457 runs on the back of 5 centuries. That was the first time when I think an Indian scored a century, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And that was Pankaj Roy, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Pankaj Roy and Polly Umriga. Polly Kaka,
as he's known as in Mumbai.
Polly Kaka, those two played brilliantly, and the pitch started breaking up in Chennai. And then, the spinners were there, Mankad and Ghulam Ahmed. I think he got 4 wickets. And that's how we won our first test match. It was very good,
Absolutely.
Then
you know what?
Sorry
to interrupt there. I mean, it's like I used to remember a few conversations with my grandfather, and when we were talking about this era, we all talk about how Sachin is today, how Sehwag is today, and he just told me, the most entertaining cricketer or batsman that he had ever seen was Colonel C.K. Naidu. He'll just come there, hit his sixers, play his game, and without a care in the world. And that's when the real title of Master Blaster, that's when they actually thought about what a Master Blaster was, because being the first captain of India and playing like that, imagine the confidence of the guy, right? So
Yogesh sir,
just to add to that, just the way CK used to play, and Yashaswee was telling us the story of how he hit a 6 at Bombay Gymkhana, went 2 stories above and outside of the ground. And in those days, mind you, the bats weren't the same as what we see today. The ground was massive, so it wasn't like a smallish ground that you hit outside the park. So just amazing to hear some of those things.
And many years later, there was a Bombay player by the name of Dilip Vengsakar, who hit a lot of sixes of Bedi, Chandra, and Prasanna, and was titled as Colonel because, like Colonel C.K. Naidu, he used to hit the ball long.
Oh, wow.
That's how he got the distinct
That's how the title came, is it? Oh, I didn't know about
the title of Colonel came.
Surprisingly, you say this, and whatever footage I've seen of Vengsakar, you didn't sort of, look at him as that kind of a swashbuckling attacking batsman, because his
Yes.
centuries in England were all about,
Yep.
technical correctness and
Yes.
batting in the Bombay school mode, that sort of thing. But then
Yeah,
Absolutely.
to relate
but
Colonel C.
yeah,
Naidu with
yeah.
Colonel
Mm.
Venkateshwar, brilliant.
Yes.
So that was in the Irani Trophy match.
Yes.
Bombay was playing the rest of India.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, and all the three spinners were there. Baby Chandra and
Yep.
Prasanna. Those days was like in the form of their life.
Yep.
And suddenly,
So,
this young college kid comes in and starts whacking them out of the ground. And
yep.
that's when he got that's when he got the name Colonel. I mean, he was called Colonel for almost right through his career. And of course, his prime came between 85 and 87, when I think he was the best batsman in the world. He scored centuries at Lords, 3 centuries at Lords. He almost got his 4th century. So, yeah, that's how the title of Colonel came to Vengsakar.
Yep.
So, I can imagine how Colonel C.K. Naidu must have been hitting the ball out of the ground.
Yep.
So
Absolutely. Let me just try and see Mahesh with one last attempt. If we can just add him back on video.
Yeah, we should.
And if he's available and if the internet is better now, let me see if he can. Yashaswee, I'm just trying to add you back. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay now? Is it better?
It seems. I hope it stays the way it is at the moment for the rest 15 minutes.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, like we were talking, I heard a little. You talked about the 1951 series, the victory at Chepauk,
Yep.
and where Umrigar and Pankaj Bhai scored a century, one cut, 8-wicket haul. We talk about it being our first victory, but
Yep.
we don't realize it was a victory by an innings.
Yes. Yes.
That was that was how important the victory was for us. And now there is one man I love talking about. I've heard a lot about him from grandfather's father, and that guy is Lala Amarnath. First, first captain of independent India. That Test series against Pakistan where we won. He led us in 1952,
Yep.
and during the World War times, this man played a lot of cricket in Australia and England. He used to go and play there, where he could score a lot of runs. He scored around 10,000 runs over there. And then when he came back, he was just okay. He was over his peak, but he came back and played extremely, extremely well. And also, he was the captain in the famous series against Australia down under 1947-48. Lala Amarnath was the captain of the Indian team, and as we all know, he was part of the team which won the game. The first test match. He was not the captain. Vijay Hazare was the captain, but he played an important role, bowling the crucial overs, getting
Yep.
and breaking the back of the English batsman. Lala Amarnath was this, and we all know what he was. His tussle with Maharaja of Vijayanagar,
Yep.
often known as
I spoke about that. Yeah. Yeah.
I spoke about that. And we
Yeah.
all know how it was.
Yep.
It is also known, it is also known that he is a lot of younger players. Be it Chandu Bode, who went on to captain India, and Simha, who was the first Indian to actually bat all the 5 days. After that, Ravi Shastri and Pujara followed, and also Jasu Patel.
Correct. Agreed.
And now as we talk about Lala Amarnath, there is this man. There's one man I would love to talk about. Nariman Jamshedji Contractor.
Yes.
Often known as Nari Contractor.
Yep.
We all know Nari Contractor was the first left-handed batting captain of India.
Was he an opening batsman?
He used to open at times, but he was also a middle order batsman.
Okay.
He was preferably a middle order batsman. And we all know, he did his matriculation in Mumbai, where he also played the Harry Shield tournament. And he just played 4 Harry Shield games, where he scored centuries in all 4 games. And at that time, it was a very big thing. In 1952, series we won against Pakistan.
Okay, I think Yashaswee, sorry to interrupt here again, buddy. I think the audio is slightly poor, and what I'll suggest is,
Okay.
here's my suggestion. What you could do is the same script and the same story. We would love to hear from you in the form of a video. And what we'll do is we'll post it on our Cherry and Timber Talk fans group, the Facebook group, and our YouTube channel. I think that's the best we could do as of now, because we don't want the guys listening in to miss out on these anecdotes that you're sharing. It's always good to have it loud and clear in a proper video. So what I'll do is I'll just get your video and I'll just post it on the we'll just post it on the Cherry and Timber Talk page.
Yeah,
Okay
sure.
with you, right? Thank you so much, and I'm sorry about what happened. It's not in our control. Yep. Okay. Thanks, man. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Mahesh, I think we can go ahead. Yep.
We'll have to continue now.
Yep.
So,
Mike,
like what you said.
one second before you continue and kind of tell your story, right?
Yep.
I just pitch in to say a lot of these things that we are listening now
Yep.
are sort of available to us in 3 different formats. One is the things we've read. Second is the cricket commentary. The cricket fans around the country would have actually listened to, making
Yep.
sure they can get the signal from wherever they can. And
Yep.
finally, also anecdotes from some of the past greats to kind of for you to relive some of these moments for all of us. Massive thanks.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, like what he was talking about, Nari Contractor. Now,
Mhm.
Nari Contractor was India's captain. He was a left-handed batsman. He used to open, like what he said. He used to also bat at middle order. That I didn't know.
Yep.
Now, on day 2 at the Kensington Oval,
Mhm.
he got a vicious bouncer from Charlie Griffith.
Yes.
Okay, it was before he could react, the ball came and hit his head, and he
Yep.
had a skull fracture. He was in the hospital for 6 days.
Wow.
Okay, and it was like very difficult. You remember a couple of weeks back when Nishad was
Yes.
having his quiz.
Yes. Yes.
Frank Worrell Day.
Frank Worrell Day.
Frank Worrell
Yes.
Day, correct.
Absolutely.
Blood donation drive in
Blood donation drive in Calcutta.
Kolkata. Yep.
Kolkata. Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. So that was the incident was in 1960 in that
Yes.
series, in the famous series. It also meant that there was a change in guard.
Mhm.
With Nari Contractor injured and being the captain, he
Yep.
was replaced by Manzoor Ali Khan Pataudi at the age of just 21.
Wow.
Pataudi took over India's captaincy at the age of just 21.
Yes.
Okay. Like we all know, Pataudi was handsome and flamboyant. There was another cricketer who was equally good looking, and the girls would go gaga over him. And that was Salim Durrani.
Durrani. Yep. Yep.
Now, Salim Durrani was a very exciting player for the spectators.
Yep.
Because whenever the spectators demanded a 6, he
Yep.
gave them a 6.
Yes. 6 on
He was
demand.
waiting. He was waiting for somebody to call for a 6, and he used to hit for
Yes.
a 6. So
Yep.
that is how Salim Durrani got into the team. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
But India had to face West Indies on the back of a historic this thing against England.
Yep.
I mean, we played well, but
Yep.
but as we went along, we lost the series.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
but because we got thrashed. Basically, we got thrashed 5-0. But after that, when we then against Australia, I think we were defeated at home. I think Richie Benoit would have been the captain then, probably. And that's how Pataudi lost
Yep.
his captaincy.
Mhm.
And Ajit Wadekar became India's captain.
Yes.
And now then we know what happened. 2 famous series
Yes.
where I think Indian cricket came of age.
Yes.
To me, it is as good as any other test victories we've ever had before
Yep.
or after.
Yep.
Beating
Yes.
West Indies in West Indies, beating England in England, and
Yep.
the birth of India's greatest test batsman, according to me, Sunil
Yes.
Manohar Gavaskar.
Yes.
774 runs
Oh,
and
wow.
an average of 154 speaks volumes about the man's ability
Absolutely.
to play fast bowling.
Absolutely.
India
Yep.
won the series.
Yep.
The kind of confidence we would have got beating West Indies in West Indies and going to England and beating England. Okay, in the West Indies series, I think Chandrasekhar was not playing.
Hmm.
Okay. And they got back Chandrasekhar. I don't know. I think it was at the expense of Salim Durrani. I think they dropped Durrani and got Chandrasekhar. I'm not very sure about that. But Chandrasekhar spun India to victory on a damp pitch at the Oval.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. He India also had a great contribution by Dilip Sardesai. Dilip Sardesai was the kind of bold Indian cricketer that we had, and he actually instilled a lot of confidence because he used to play that important 50s and 60s. Because Gavaskar would go and score the centuries, but it was not only Gavaskar's contribution. Somebody like Dilip Sardesai batting at number 4 played a big role. That's how Indian cricket came of age. After that, we go to the 1976 series. In the West Indies again. Okay. Now, the 1976 series happened under Clive Lloyd's captaincy that side, and Bishan Singh Bedi was captaining India. At the Port of Spain, India were asked to chase 403 runs to win. And West Indies had a very good quality off spinner in Lance Gibbs. Gibbs was a very good spinner, as good as they say as any of our Indian spinners. And it was, and everybody in the West Indies thought that Gibbs would run through us. I mean, on a last day wicket, it was not possible for the Indians to survive. But we had some great batting. Gavaskar scored 100. Okay. Amarnath scored, I think, 85. Vishwanath scored a century. Brijesh Patel scored a quick fire 40-50. And India won with by 6 wickets. India, in fact, lost only 4 wickets. And that is the time Clive Lloyd decided, no matter what happens, he will only play with 5 bowlers. And for the next 15 years, they tormented the world.
If you say it in the West Indies accent, no matter what, man, we only play 4 fast bowlers, man.
5 now. So in a way, I think, the world cricket is going to blame Bishan Singh Bedi's team for what happened to it. If we'd not chased those 400 runs against 4 bowlers, West Indies will have played with 4 bowlers. Who knows?
Absolutely.
And you know what? That record of that chasing that score almost stood for nearly 4 decades. You know?
I think very recently
West Indies beat that record incidentally when Ramnaresh Sarwan and Chandrapal chased down that total of 418 against Australia.
Okay, that was also that was a very close match. Temper was flying all over the place. I think again.
We have another couple of minutes, Mahesh. We'll just sum up quickly.
Great friendship was formed between Glenn McGrath and Ramnaresh Sarwan mid-pitch.
We don't want to get into details.
Got into this thing of getting 4 fast bowlers. In fact, the very next match, I think India almost forfeited the game because we got what West Indies thought we deserved. So that's how cricket panned up till the 70s, and after that, I think most people know because then television came, and then we all started watching the emergence of Kapil Dev, and then it was Tendulkar, Dhoni, and Kohli. So that was how.
And guess what, Mahesh? Interesting fun fact for our viewers. We all speak about the spin quartet of those years, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Guess how many test matches did they play together as a team, in a team?
Together.
All 4 of them?
Together,
I don't think they would have played too many matches together.
The answer is 1.
1? None.
Can you believe it?
No.
We all speak about the quartet.
Fast bowlers playing together, 4 fast bowlers is obviously everybody knows is possible. But 4 spinners playing all at once is a bit of a miracle. But question to you back, Venu, then. What was the result of that match?
Why don't you tell me? I'm sorry, my memory doesn't take it.
I think it's something we need to ask a quiz master.
I think it was at Best 10, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Probably yes. I think Unfortunately, if he had Yashaswee, he would have given all those answers.
Correct.
Right? I mean, he had all that prepared in this show. I'm so sorry for him because unfortunately it's a network which is an issue. But I think it's great that he got us acquainted to all of these facts, and
very interesting.
Which even I didn't know, you didn't know, right? So that's really interesting. Yeah, but Yashaswee fans, people are asking where is Yash. I'm sorry, guys. There was an internet issue. Unfortunately, he had to drop off. What we'll do is, like I promised, we'll get a video from him and we'll post it on our page and on our YouTube channel. So that's the best we could do as of now. We'll also try to get him on a future show once again, where he could talk about his story and how he's followed cricket and what all he's seen and what all he's read about those heroes from yesteryears. So yep.
But on that note, also, it's about time for the next segment of our show. Something
Yes,
that people have been waiting with
Yes.
bated breath.
absolutely. And you know what? Let me tell you a quote. जब जब कहीं दूर सोशल मीडिया पे कोई भी क्रिकेट फनाटिक अपना क्रिकेट नॉलेज शो ऑफ करता है, तब उसकी माँ आके बोलती है, बेटा सो जा वरना निशाद आ जाएगा। क्योंकि
Ah,
क्योंकि निशाद के सवालों का जवाब देना मुश्किल ही नहीं, क्या है?
नामुमकिन भी
नामुमकिन
है।
है।
नामुमकिन को मुमकिन करने के लिए आज हमारे साथ 3 धुरंधर खिलाड़ी हैं। So why don't we go and actually see how they are taking on bouncers and Yorkers from Nishad.
Absolutely, guys. And these three had come on board because of participating in the audience round. So if you are watching this show live right now, make sure that you come back in about 15 minutes time after the break and watch Nishad's Cricket episode 3 today and answer the audience questions. We have already given a lot of answers to you in this show.
Correct. Absolutely.
You have a fair/unfair advantage over others. So yeah, look forward to seeing you on the other side of the break. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll be back in a jiffy.
Love cricket. Bye.
Bye-bye.